not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen! Welcome to the show! This roasted show for your reviews! Not just any normal recap show, not just any interesting show, you know. You have those reviews where they're like very interesting. But if they just talked, you know, normally after kind of thing, it's fucking boring. You saw, but it's so interesting. You have that interesting. They're kind of thing, but they talk about something interesting. So that's what pulls you in. Like if they talk about nonsense, you get bored. There are like comic historian that has bored. Like they seem like they're interesting because they're fucking story. But you think like, you know, if they talk about anything else, it'd be boring. But this is so an interesting story. Kind of thing. But then you got also like Comic Explained. I don't know. That guy very talks about interesting stuff. But outside that, it's kind of Benny is different. He is like interesting, but he can also be very funny. If you kind of think. You love his rant because he's a funny guy. It's like if he talks about nonsense, you listen because he's a funny kind of guy. Me, I'm a crazy kind of guy. That's a whole other level. It's just not funny. It's crazy, and crazy sometimes is funny. Sometimes it isn't. It all seems to see from person to person. That's my opinion about it. Anyway, we're here to talk about She-Hulk, episode 7. I like 7, number 7. It's always so fun. Number 7 is like that very much my lucky number. If I have any number that's lucky, it's 7. I also think in general it's a lucky number. Anyway, have you seen my beard? I just did it. It looks wonderful, doesn't it? My hair is this. Also looks good, not to have gel in it at all. But you know, I'm more a cowboy kind of guy. I like doing cowboy. I like a Viking beard. I don't know why. I'm a little bit chaotic. With my looks. Sometimes I'm chaotic. Sometimes I'm normal. I also gothic is on the whole my fucking look. Why am I talking about myself? I'm sorry. You're here to talk about She-Hulk. You don't want my rants. You don't want my kind of. Maybe you do because you're at the right kind of thing. I rant a little bit sometimes, kind of thing, about my kind of reviews. I want because I'm more the personality that wants to go crazy. I just want to go insane with it. Why not? You know, why not? Why not go a little bit more insane? Am I insane? Yes, I am. Yes, I like it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get into this episode. This episode is my Tatiana kind of thing. Oh, she's so beautiful. She's so good looking. She is on Black kind of thing. It's also on Black Orphan. She is a really awesome actress. She plays like tons of roles. In this one, she plays one role and not even She-Hulk. She doesn't play She-Hulk because that one is taller, like very much taller. CGI kind of going on. Also, it's like this also a sitcom, and you know, people forget it's a sitcom. People keep forgetting it. It's a fucking sitcom. It's like, why isn't there no action? It's a sitcom. You don't get the action that you get in normal sitcoms kind of going on. I kind of like it. It's better than the Flash is right now kind of thing going on, because it's always like very disappointing finale. It's like, all right, now the finale is gonna be big. It's gonna be huge. And then you get disappointed because it isn't. It's always like the action never hits hard. I'd rather have a sitcom where it's, you know what you're gonna get. Then the Flash, you hope they're finally gonna go back to season 1, 3 kind of thing. The 3 first seasons where they have this cool finale going on. The kind of thing, but they don't. It's always like very disappointing kind of thing. The characters are a little bit more disappointing. You think, alright, this is gonna be big. It's like very disappointing at the end, kind of thing. Anyway, but with the She-Hulk, you know what to expect. You know, the expectations are there. It's a sitcom. You don't expect anything else than just trying to be funny. Even though the funniness is like, yeah, I don't think it's funny. I think it's fun. It's a fun watch. It's one of those I really like watching, but I'm never like, oh, what's funny? Oh, that was very hilarious. Do you think that was hilarious? I think this is hilarious. I don't think it's hilarious at all. He is dead. He doesn't know what funny is. Anyway, also funny humor is also that kind of thing. Some people are gonna like this fun. Some people are gonna like my funniness, my craziness. Some people think that's hilarious. Other people think it's cringe things. All that kind of stuff. Humor is kind of thing. There's dark humor. There is sexual humor. There is like so many tons of humor. People forget that sometimes. Sometimes people are. That's like in this day and age. People forget what funny is, what humor is, kind of thing. Because what opinions are in general. Like some people think like my opinion is right, and your opinion is wrong. If you don't agree with a million others, you're wrong. So like, unless you killed somebody, unless you murder somebody, kind of thing, or hurt somebody with that kind of thing. And I don't mean offended, like, oh my god, that's so offensive. No. I mean actually hurt a person, kind of thing. But it's like somebody that, somebody died of their family, somebody kind of thing. If you hurt that, like, personally go attack that guy. No, that's not good. That's you should. But unless you do that, unless you go murder or go actually out your way to offend somebody in that person, I don't see it, kind of thing. I think it's just an opinion. You can have opinions. You can have that kind of thing. Anyway, so back to She-Hulk. She-Hulk has done really well, and she is kind of thing. She has this date going on. You get this montage. I love montage of dates kind of going on. You feel like, okay, it's go fast. Like you can feel in it. You can kind of think. It's not like, okay, we skip between episodes and now they've been dating. No, we get this montage of them dating or them kind of thing. I love doing montages even more because I do this in gaming. My gaming YouTube channel. Yes, I know I'm freaking promoting myself. I mean, it's not like somebody else is gonna do it. So, I got the Twisted Goblin black and white kind of video. I got also a TikTok called Black and there I do some compilations kind of going on. Sometimes vlog-ish kind of going on. But, in my gaming things, I love doing montages with this gaming stuff. Like, I have this game. I have this huge, awesome game that I play. Now I'm playing Mortal Kombat kind of thing. MK11 kind of thing. Yes, it's a game that's been, it's been out there. It's going on. But I love doing montages kind of thing. Reviewing this action. Then in black and white to make it a little bit more old school. If you didn't know, I like some old school. I have like cassettes kind of going on. Cassette things going on. I have like this Walkman from the 80s. Like, I love those styles kind of thing. There's always something in the past. Sometimes it's really awesome to bring back kind of going on. I don't see why you cannot bring some cool, awesome thing. I mean, look at me. Cowboy kind of going on. Cowboy style going on. It looks good. It's gothic. Gothic is also an old style, and that still isn't thing, like kind of thing. There's Vikings. There are some old stuff that are really cool to keep. Sometimes you have to bring the history to you and like having the good stuff bring back and keep the bad stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Or was I? Oh yeah, montages. And the montage in She-Hulk was really good. I love the kind of thing. Like I said just like 5 seconds ago. In my gaming channel, I do those montages from kind of going on. It does take a lot of time. It's why I do weekly videos on that channel. And also why I do this every 2 days. Because every day I don't see anymore so much shows that I'm really like, or movies I'm like, oh, I have to watch this day one. I have to see this day one. I don't see those videos anymore. I'm very much like, oh, I'm gonna watch kind of thing. It's why it's every 2 days now, because I have not. But I love talking. I love talking about stuff. The Deadpool stuff, the kind of thing stuff. There's so much to talk about, man. Kind of thing. But sometimes there is a little bit less. So every 2 days seems like something I can keep up with, if I don't forget. And I sometimes do. But anyway, if I'm here, I hope you see this. I hope you're enjoying this video. So the montage of them become a couple. It's very fun. It's very fun. They finally get in there, kind of thing. They even sleep together. Oh, that sounds so good. Sounds so lovely. I mean, with Tatiana, who doesn't want to sleep with her? Kind of thing, having this date, kind of thing. I love She-Hulk and I love her kind of thing. Why would I not love both, kind of thing? It doesn't matter if you're tall, short. It doesn't freaking matter. You're a freaking adult. You can make your own decisions. If you're kind of thing, you want a tall girl, you want both. She is both. Why not? If her personality is awesome, why not? You know, who doesn't wanna? So she kind of has this till then she gets ghosted. She gets ghosted. Like, why do I get ghosted? I don't know. She gets ghosted. So she's waiting for a thing. And then, of course, Abomination, his whole thing starts going. So she goes to Abomination together with his Pelora officer. Because she's a lawyer. She has to, also, she's She-Hulk, so, you know, he wants some defense. So they go there. Then finds out, it's like, yeah. It seems like electric kind of a wire doing things. He seems fine. He seems not abominationing out, hulking out, whatever. It's like Shizan doesn't seem to do that, even though She-Hulk is in her form. It's like, okay, I'm gonna not that matters because he doesn't. And then he goes out of there fast. She wants to go out of there. Then some horn kind of guy and some what was the name again? It's a Mexican thing. No, not doing rescue. It's painting, like a tutorial kind of thing. I don't remember the name. Don't fucking hate me for that. I mean, I don't remember everything kind of thing. Names, I'm fucking out of trouble. A tutorial, a third kind of thing. So those two are very much a weird mix. They seem to be very much close together, but also hating each other because of his style and him being kind of that horn kind of going on. So yes, those two don't seem to very much mix, but you know, also seems like Abomination has this retrieve going on to trying to have villains, you know, talking about their feelings. And all seems to be fine, going fine, even though it's like you make them talk about their feelings, you make them kind of thing. And they're kind of going on and kind of becoming a better person. But She-Hulk doesn't really care. She has to stay there because her car is kind of broke. But she wants some signals. She isn't very much, you know, our century kind of going on character that's like, I need some phone to reset. Certainly when you're waiting. It's always that kind of thing. I can go without my phone for days if I have to, kind of thing. But if you're waiting for a call, if you have something important kind of thing, it's if you're bored, you really want your phone. You really kind of thing. You want your phone to have a signal so you can. So she's been waiting for a message, or this guy has been like ghosting her. And I know what ghosting is. Jesus Christ, I get ghosted a lot. I get ghosted a lot. So something I get ghosted, that kind of thing. I'm like, should I I should delete some. I'm not very much. I'm not good in that. I should delete some people's phone number that ghosted me, but I didn't. And sometimes I'm like, you know, try again, maybe now she kind of thing is like, nope. I get ghosted now, kind of thing. I don't know if I think when your number broke is the said, but what either way, I don't get it. I cannot get kind of thing, and I get ghosted so many times. So happens so many times. Like first you don't never know why. That's like the most idiotic and stupidest freaking thing. Like, give me a reason. Why? What did I do wrong? Why did you leave me? Why? So now you don't get the answer. You don't get the answer. You want an answer, but you don't get the answer. It's so annoying sometimes. Like the ghosted part kind of thing. She gets ghosted by the guy. We find out that the guy is actually a bad guy, so it's probably not the same reason that I get. She's gonna get a solution because she is a bad guy. So kind of thing. So she doesn't get totally ghosted, but you know, she's a bad guy kind of thing. I get ghosted. Like I have like a fucking number of people that kind of ghosted me. Like, oh, it seems like to go, and then you're like at the beginning, you're like, hey, we're gonna speak up. Oh yeah, but I'm busy. I have work to do, and then you leave them a little bit, and then somehow never get a message back. It's like, why? Why? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong, man? What did I do wrong? I don't know what I do wrong, but something must have gone wrong. Why do I get to keep ghosted? I don't know, because nobody fucking tells me. I'm gonna date a ghost, maybe. Maybe that's I get if it's already ghost, I can get ghosted, right? That's how it works. Anyway, so she's in the string. She deletes the number of this guy because everybody around her kind of helps her with her problems. That sounds nice. Anyway, so she gets kind of thing. The guy with the sparky kind of thing, very dangerous, very like the does his mask because he's kind of has protected. He smells like hell because he's been in that mask and not having a shower at all. So he's kind of thing. But everybody's like, oh, do that mask back on. Jesus Christ, you smell. And eventually she leaves after, you know, retreats, trying to get kind of thing, tries to be just Jen, like kind of thing. She finds, because she's in the spotlight because she's She-Hulk, not because she is her. It's not, they don't like her, they like She-Hulk kind of thing. It's like she wants to embrace She-Hulk, but she also wants Jen. It's like that too. It seems like her guy that she's been that ghosted her, like seems like a good guy till, you know, the revelation that she just won the blood. I'm like, oh man, but this guy seems like good. She seems like there's a little bit of spark going on. It seems like this could be a thing, but no, it's a bad guy. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I could talk more about this. I give it an 7 out of 10. It was very fun kind of video. Didn't expect too much of it, and you know, because it's a sitcom. Sure, people are like, oh my god, Daredevil's gonna come in, right? Everybody's waiting for that. I'm like, on this point, why would I care? It's Disney kind of thing, and also, I don't care! If Jessica Jones showed up, I would be like, holy moly, that just made this video 20 times. If you didn't know, Jessica Jones is my favorite character of the whole Marvel universe. You would think Deadpool, but Deadpool comes after that. But you know, first Jessica Jones, because the Jessica Jones series was so good. I have all the comics of her, and she looks so incredible. She's so spot on in Jessica, even though she has brown hair in the comics and she has black hair, but also has black hair after Jessica Jones series. And we have like this one. I love that we have this one-timers. Like, here is a whole volume, and that's it. It has a beginning and ending. They cannot take that away from me. They cannot take that away from me. They cannot gender swap that. They cannot do that kind of thing. I would hate it if they gender swap Jessica Jones kind of thing. That would be like no swapping at all. That is my Jessica Jones kind of thing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna end it because I have to be somewhere in 4 minutes. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I really do. From the bottom of my fucking heart, I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, goodbye. Good night.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.